Hey, small group leaders. It's been wild to think that the eyes of the entire world have been on our little cove, as today marks the homecoming of the Reverend Dr. Billy Graham, a man who dedicated every fiber of his being to knowing Jesus and to making him known. He kept it simple but not simplistic. We are sinful people living in rebellion to God. That Jesus Christ, the Son of God, died in our place on the cross to forgive us our sin and to restore us to a right relationship with God. And so now we can have eternal life with God forever. I pray that Dr. Graham's fearless witness would encourage us to be bold in sharing the gospel, and even sharing the gospel with our small groups and challenging them to be bold in sharing the gospel with others. Sharing your testimony is not as complicated as it may first seem. You really can actually do it in just 3 easy steps. One, think about your life before knowing Jesus. Think about what it was like and how it was a dead end, or how it led to despair, or how it was hopeless. Secondly, think about how you came to faith. How did you come to know Jesus? Who spoke into your life? What circumstances came about that caused you to turn to Him and put your faith in Him? And thirdly, describe how your life is now different, how it made all the difference in meeting Jesus, how the grace of God shaped the way you see yourself or to see life, or brought freedom from the chains and bondage of sin and death. If you can think about it in those 3 steps, you're ready to share your testimony to someone. I invite you to consider spending time in your small group this week, sharing that threefold approach with one another. Sit down and have your folks figure out what was life like before Jesus, how did you meet Jesus, and what has life been like after Jesus. And then I would even encourage you to invite folks to think of someone in their lives that God is leading them to share the gospel with. And then you can support and pray for one another as you do that. Friends, let's be bold. Let us know Jesus and make Him known. And may God bless us as we share the good news with the same urgency and the same grace that Billy did. God bless.